Sup, YouTubers. So, download for the day before we pull cards. Parasitic attachments. So, energy is neither created nor destroyed, right? This puppy is like, come here, come on, yeah. Yeah. This is a parasite. Attachments. So, like, because she just wants to be rubbed, right? She just wants to be petted. Perfect example of what I'm trying to talk about. Daily meditation practice is so important because you're actually starving out parasitic attachments. Any kind of thought form that's fear or anxiety about the future, or any kind of guilt tied to the past, or any kind of negative thought form about the self that translates to other people. You'll always see other people in a negative light if you're unconsciously have a negative opinion about yourself. A lot of times we don't even realize that that's where it's coming from, right? Negative opinions about other people are just negative thought forms about ourselves, instead of recognizing that those people out there just have parasitic attachments. The only way you have to starve those out the same way that you starve your own out, by not putting your attention on them, right? So if you put your attention on a parasitic attachment, it allows it to feed off of you, whether it be, anything within yourself. And it's easy to recognize that in other people, and your discernment grows because you're becoming more present. You're no longer thinking about the future. You're able to focus on the present and whatever task it is, that you're doing. It doesn't matter what kind of business you have or not have. Tarot card readers move into this profession because they're staying present. So you're actually moving more information in the field and channeling messages that people need to hear to do just this, right? It's all about not wasting your energy and making sure that the time that you spend together is in a grounded, centered, present way, where you're not trying to compare whoever it is you're with, trying to compare them with, maybe other people. You're just focused on that individual because you're no longer, you no longer have attachments of the way that you view yourself, right? You're just a channel, because this is just a vessel, right? This is just a skin suit. So let's see what the cards have to say. Let's do a shuffle. That was my download this morning. Parasitic attachments. That's what makes us grow old, right? If we're wasting our energy all the time, and most of the time, distractions are a way for us to waste our energy. If we're just distracting our time with things that just aren't serving us, it's usually a distraction that's not allowing us to deal with something that we need to deal with internally. Like if you can stay in your meditation practice, and you can get fully present without a thought coming to your mind, usually that's an indication that you've gotten rid of a lot of attachments, and that you're able to, that way you're actually able to fully enjoy any kind of entertainment that you may want. And the best entertainment is usually, you find that you're being more and more entertained by just getting out into nature, because there's always so much going on underneath the surface there. Nature never shows. I'm going to admit, I am into tech. So we got a little bit of dissatisfaction in our lives, but we are cutting out attachments, right? Queen of Swords is back with the World card. We're at the end of a cycle, but there's a little bit of where are we moving from here, right? Where are we going from here? More on the Four Cups. Ten of Pentacles. This could be patience, right? A lot of times, and this is kind of what I'm getting from this, a lot of times it takes patience to see the cup that's being offered you. You're not even aware of the cup that's sitting right next to you until you can see it, right? What is it that we're missing? right? There's a 10 of Pentacles waiting for us, right next to this 4 Cups. What obstacle is in front of us? It's not allowing us to access this 10 of Cups, or 10 of Pentacles. Knight of Pentacles. Slow moving energy, right? So we're slowly moving towards this. It's the holidays, right? Where none of us are working too hard. Taking time with family, the Lovers, and the Queen of Cups. This is connecting, this is slowly connecting with our higher selves, right? With this loving energy. Queen of Pentacles and the Lovers. It's almost like the Temperance Angel, right? The Temperance Angel is healing that masculine and feminine parts together. That's the way I've always viewed this card. You know, take it as it resonates. This could be an offer from a feminine influence in your environment to bring the love, to bring two people back together. Because when it happens internally, when we're balancing our masculine and feminine energy, a lot of times that will allow things to come in that aren't normally ready. Until we get rid of those parasitic attachments, we're wasting our energy on things that our masculine energy is not balanced. And so our feminine energy is not balanced, right? The creative circuit happens first before you really have to that attractive element. More on the Lovers. Is this within ourselves before it gets to another person? There's been a lot of readings lately in the universal, on the thing where people are coming together, starting to come together. And maybe you'll feel that on the horizon, where your love interest is getting ready to come closer to you. Right? Justice, the Chariot, and the two of Wands. So you guys are bringing justice by swiftly moving and still contemplating. There's still some contemplation going on here, but we're doing it in a balanced way that's bringing us justice. And the Chariot is balanced, forward-moving energy. Right? Something I noticed yesterday, if you guys didn't watch that video, is that it's interesting how if you look at the tower behind the white cherubim, it's more of one whole structure versus the tower above the dark cherubim. So we're blocking out conflict or separation anxiety and supporting unity, right? Cooperation creates abundance. Cooperate and practice non-resistance to the energies around you, and you'll help ground those parasitic attachments out, because people will invariably try to, right, put their fears on their environment, right? And a lot of times we unconsciously do it. We'll place our fears on the people that we're closest to, not realizing what we're doing and driving people away. But the healer's job is to make sure that you're not actively pushing somebody away, but at the same time you're not trying to feed that parasitic attachment at the same time. Because if you feed it, right, you're not helping. You have to starve it out. Same way we have to do it within ourselves. So we do that for each other. Let's get one more on the Chariot. What are we doing? We're contemplating bringing justice to our own situation and sitting in our King of Pentacles energy. Same card that came up yesterday. Innovation, right? We're innovating and bringing the fruits of the Spirit. A lot of times people will see the King of Pentacles as somebody who's wealthy, but that's not. The Pentacles are fruits of the Spirit. And so being in the King of Pentacles, that's the highest state where the fruits of your spirit are, you're a kid again, right? It's like having the Sun card. Let's get an oracle card. Today's Friday. Pick my boy up early. I got a meeting here in a little bit. So, emotions. What are our emotions telling us? And our emotions a lot of times are giving us clues as to which direction we should go. Emotions and mirrored souls. So you guys have a mirrored soul in your environment that's mirroring your emotional state. Could be a twin flame. You notice how they're sharing the same heart and mind. Yeah. Very cool. Take what resonates, leave the rest behind. Love you guys. Have a beautiful day, and I'll catch you in the next one.